Hey guys, my name is Sammy, and as you can see, I recorded this. Wait, oh no, it's okay. As you can see, I played before recording this audio. So basically, I'm just gonna be bored watching this busy video while watching me play Subway Surf in a horrible and laggy video. Well, I'm just gonna be telling you some stories. My life isn't pretty eventful, but had some crazy events that happened. Since the gas station is really close to our house, we like to walk there for a few minutes. Just like to walk there, get a pop, and whatever. So one night, sometimes we like to go at night because it's more spooky. Yeah. So one night we went to the gas station, but walking, and while we were walking down the side, like the place where you drive the car into when you go home. Oh yeah, the drive. I'm so stupid. So you go in. So we went in the driveway, and while we were walking down the driveway to get into the street, we saw a car. I thought it wasn't the neighbor's car. Well, our house is connected to another half house, and so there's these neighbors that are connected to our house, and so I thought the neighbor's car wasn't our car, and I just still kept walking on the neighbor's driveway, and so guess what? It was the neighbor's car, so I was just still in the neighbor's driveway, and I almost got ran over. So I was just like walking down, and the neighbor went into the driveway while I was still in it, and I could see it. And at that moment, I knew that I screwed up, meme intended. So I almost got ran over, but thankfully my dad saved me. And that's the story of when I almost died by getting ran over. So this next story is about when I almost drowned. And when I almost drowned, we like to go to this park. We haven't been there in a few years. I missed that park. Well, it was like a small kid park. It has this huge sand place. This huge sand place where there's like a bunch of fences that have a bunch of sand in them, and I love to go there. But sometimes we would go into the swimming pool right by the park. Literally, the park was just a sand playground, a small toddler playground, and a water park. And the water park was huge, and I almost drowned. And so at the water park, I saw this big slide. It was big in my eyes, but now if I go on it, I don't think it'll be that big. Like a flippin' normal slide. So my little 4-dumb-year-old self decided to go on the slide. I was 4, and there were like big kids going on the slide. Big kids. Don't think that's gonna go well, huh? So, I went down the slide, and apparently, it was fun. It was my first water slide ever. But, I almost drowned. So I slid down it, and then I just completely plummeted in the water. I immediately thought I was gonna die, and then I rose up because the water wasn't that deep.
I almost died.
But then, another part where I almost died that day in the water park was so I didn't explore the other side of the pool, and I decided to go there, but that was the big kids pool area, and they didn't have floaties. At least I don't think so. I at least was not wearing one. I wasn't wearing a floaty, so I went in the big kids place, and I jumped in there. Actually, at first I don't think it was the big kids place. So I jumped in there, and the second I jumped in there, the water started to get lower and lower and lower until I was so low I couldn't touch the thing with my feet. And somehow I managed myself to know how to swim. My brain was like, okay, Stormy, you're about to die at this moment, so I'm just gonna force you to know how to swim, even though I don't know a single thing about how to swim. So I was just there swimming somehow. I don't know how, magic, I don't what. And I was right by a pillar, and I was not that far from the ground where the water wasn't. And I tried to slowly swim there, and right by the pillar, I put my feet right on the pillar, and I pushed as hard as I possibly could. But the push didn't make me go that far. It basically just, all it did was push me slowly halfway through, because I had little stubby legs that couldn't do anything. And so I was desperately trying to swim, and I thank godly before I just decided to pass out was to just swim, just try to swim. And before I drowned, I finally got to the ground. Finally, by the way. And my brother, actually, yeah, I remember the whole pool just starting to turn into a big kid's pool, while two toddlers were still in it. Yep. Crazy people. Making the water a big kid's side, while two tiny little 4-year-old toddlers are swimming in it. And my brother was on the other side of the pool, and he had to be saved by the flippin' lifeguard.
I thought my eyes were
Yep.
right there.
Shut up. So he had to be saved by the lifeguard. And so, also, after we almost drowned to death, they banned us from the place. Or at least kicked us out for a few days. Wanna know why? I think it's because they didn't want to get sued. 100%. I think they thought we were gonna sue them because me and my brother almost drowned to death. So I would love to sue them because they were trying to make us not sued. Yeah, so we were banned from that place because we drowned to death. But I think because they didn't want to be sued. So yeah, guys. I'm gonna try to think of some other near-death experiences. Oh, here's one from my dad. So when my dad was a kid, he was a big daredevil, and I think his friends dared him to go on his bike and try to go down the sidewalk so flippin' fast. And while he did, there was a stop sign for the bicycles over there. So he was trying to stop, but he was going way too fast, and he couldn't stop. And so this car was coming, and the car saw him. My dad saw the car, and my dad swerved away from the car, but he almost got hit until the driver flipping just yeeted it and swerved into a little ditch with a tree. And he crashed, and the car crashed. Thankfully, my dad was okay. But yeah, I think that scarred him for a bit, so I don't think that he went on his bike for a few days again. Yeah, so if that driver didn't crash it, then my dad wouldn't even hear of me. Yep. Crazy. That dude saved my flippin' dad's life. So, guys, that's gonna be all the scary near-death experience that me, my brother, and my dad has had. I forgot my mom. But bye! Shoot. Just got it. Yeah! Like, just... Sorry, just... Technical difficulties!